If you're new to dropshipping and you've been seeing Saamir Mithwani pop up in your Instagram reels or maybe your TikTok feed, then you're not alone. Okay, he's part of a newer wave of online entrepreneurs promoting high-ticket dropshipping programs with all those luxury cars, high-rise views, and promises of persuasive income. Now, this video is made specifically for beginners. Okay, if you're an expert, this might not really help you. I mean, my audiences are mostly people who are curious, maybe if you're a bit skeptical and you want to know what this course is all about before investing thousands into it. So my review are mostly research based, whereby I go online to ask people for questions about a particular program or course, and people might possibly encounter the program. So I come here to give you my best and honest verdict about the course or the program. So if that interests you, I want to stick to the end to learn and hear what I've been able to gather online. Okay. So just to be clear, I'm not here to call anything or anyone a scam or pass judgment on Samuel or a student. This is a neutral research-based breakdown that covers on what the course teaches, what real people are saying online, and the business model and what beginners can expect from it. So let's get into this if that interests you. Now, from what I've found, Samuel actually teaches a form of branded dropshipping. So this isn't the old school model whereby you find products on AliExpress and you throw them on a basic Shopify store. This course seems to focus on building branded e-commerce business, like stores with a clean design, unique product positioning, and heavy use of paid advertisements like TikTok or Meta ads. Okay, so the course, which is known under the brand Brandify. Okay, yeah, Brandify, that is the name. So it's a private community of other students, weekly group coaching course, access to coaches that work with Saamir, and maybe templates or SOPs to build and launch branded stuff. So a lot of people from people that I've asked stated that the program cost around $3,000 to $4,000. Okay, from $3,000 to $4,000 depending on when and how you join. Okay, so that's like high end for e-commerce education, right? And naturally, people are asking, is it worth the price? Now, let's talk about what few people are saying regarding this program on the internet. Now, one actually described him as a goated marketer, calling him humble and he's a sharp. This guy said is sharp. And another person said he's family to Saamir and this luxury lifestyle is real, including his cars like McLaren and his Lamborghinis. Okay. But the challenge is this: none of these positive comments actually talk about the course results. So it's kind of like maybe they are not really real. Okay. And there is nobody in the thread or in the forum that I see regarding this guy that actually said maybe I join and I make so amount. Okay. Okay. So, or maybe here is what I learned from this guy and how it helped me succeed. So the only thing we are saying is just a lot of curiosity where users are asking questions regarding the guy, right? So most of these questions went unanswered regarding if anyone has even made money from this guy, because when people make money from your from your course, or maybe they've made money or they got results, you see people talk about such a person. Okay, but the fact is that the silence doesn't actually mean that the course is bad. People staying silent, that there is nobody, we're not even able to see someone claim that they've gotten results. It doesn't mean it's bad, but it does tell you that it hasn't gone viral for producing successful students. So the fact that it's like that, it means that you have to be careful, okay? Because it's kind of, you can't just go ahead and pay $4,000 for something and you're not even seeing the results, okay? So, but let's talk about the business model, which is the branded dropshipping. Let's talk about it itself so that you're able to understand what you're even trying to get into. Okay. Now, branded dropshipping focuses on creating an e-commerce brand around the product, like custom packaging. Okay. And also you marketing through TikTok ads, influencer, user generated content. Okay. Or you creating highly converting short form videos, and also selling high ticket products with better profit margin. Now, even aside you going ahead to pay $4,000 for these, you're still going to have extra budget for a lot of paid ads. Okay. So this is the real business model, and it's not just your, because many successful brands started out as branded dropshipping though, okay, before they, transition into private label or bulk inventory. Okay. Building a brand is not easy for beginners because you're gonna need a lot of capital to test different ad creatives, okay, and also you need knowledge of ads platform like TikTok and Meta, and you also need solid product research and branding insights. Okay, you should also be good in creating, landing pages and converting copy. But even if you're not, you can still use Shopify. Okay, but you need to be able to also create something, and you need to be able to handle refunds, chargebacks, and customer complaints. Okay, so there is no course out there, no matter how expensive, can make all of that disappear. You need to go step by step. So you'll probably fail a few times before you even figure it out. And that's the part most of these gurus and course creators, they won't tell you. Okay. In fact, many of them will only focus on the wins while skipping the messy and learning phase. Especially the aspect of refund. That is where a lot of beginners make the mistake. When it comes to, refund and handling customers, they make a whole lot of mistake right there. Okay. So if you're spending $4,000, you're probably hoping that messy learning curves is at least reduced. Or if not, maybe you're going to eliminate everything. No, everything is still there, which you're gonna pass through. Okay. So let me just tell you some things that a lot of these gurus don't talk about when it comes to branded dropshipping. The fact is that ad platforms are brutal. Whenever you're new, everything is now hard. TikTok can quickly burn your budgets fast. So even one bad video can wipe out close to $500 before you realize your mistake. Okay. And winning products also don't last forever. So even if you find a winner, saturation is real before you realize people are already onto it. So competitions, they come in fast. If you don't know how to pivot quickly, your brand might actually burn out. Okay. And support also matters more than content because at $4,000, what matters isn't just what you're getting in this course. Okay. And this is about the course itself. It's how well the mentor supports you when you get stuck. Okay. So it's not just about you joining the program, but are you going to get adequate support? Right. And beyond the cost fee, you also need money. I think I talked about it earlier, but you need money for paid ads, user-generated content or video editors, branding. Okay, you need you need money for that. You also need money for software tools like Shopify and email marketing tool, and also analytics. So these are things that you will need after you've gone ahead to buy the course. So this is huge money for you, okay, for you to invest. So actually, Saamir appears to be a real person with a real online presence. Also, the business model is legitimate and has worked for others. There is also very little public proof that this course is successful. Like, people haven't really talked about it, and there's no clear case study. Okay, but a $4,000 course should be able to offer more than just community access and training. So if you're a beginner and you are thinking about this, please just be careful, okay, before you go into this, right? And you need to know that you need to have extra budget aside the money that you're paying for the course itself. Okay, so possibly you can just get started with free tutorials on YouTube. And if you've started getting some traction, or maybe you've gone through the hard process, you can easily know or join any course, because by the time you're watching the program, you will know that this is something advanced, or this is something basic, because most of these guys, what they teach are basic stuff that you can find on YouTube. So just go to YouTube, learn more. I myself, I don't know whatever time you're watching this video, but I've prepared some dropshipping courses. I mean, free tutorials regarding dropshipping on my channel. So you might want to check the video description if I've linked to it, which will help you also to learn more about dropshipping. Okay. And if you're looking for a reliable way to make money online also aside dropshipping, I'm going to link to it in the video description for you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. And please don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And you can comment your thoughts if you have any experience with this guy's program. And if you would like to, just join this program, you can still decide to go ahead and join, but just be cautious, and maybe possibly you can split the payment and do just pay $4,000 at a go. Thank you very much. See you in another video. Bye for now.